So my dude's Valkyrja, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Egghead herself, Ayaka, and should you pull for her. First, before we get into any of that, I'm going to explain her kit to you so you guys understand why she is so strong as a DPS. So I want to show off my Ayaka stats real quick. I don't have the best Ayaka, but I have a pretty good one. 2500 attack, 31 crit rate, 269 crit damage, 269, 151 energy recharge, of course Mist Splitter, very strong. 4-piece Blizzard Destroyer, by far her best artifact set because the teams who don't be running her are mostly freeze. I have C0. Constellations 100% aren't needed on her. She is a very powerful DPS regardless. Then a 9, 8, and 9. So I want to be talking about how her kit works and how it synergizes, etc. Whenever it comes to it, her dash, whenever she pops out of her dash, her normal and charge attacks are going to be infused with cryo. So she would deal cryo damage out of her charge attack. You can see her charge attack is a genuinely really high multiplier at 101 times 3, giving it a 300% value. Very, very strong. Her skill is mostly just use a charge, a little bit of ult, but you're probably going to be running her with a cryo anyways, mostly Shinha. Shinha's a very strong assist. Outside of Shinha, Rosaria and Diona are very good options. Then here's her little dash. You don't need to worry about it. It's mostly just for the infusion. Her dash, they fixed it. They buffed it up whenever she first came out, so now it doesn't feel so bad. And then the big one, her ult. Her ult hits very, very hard. The cutting damage, I believe, is the one that procs every single second, and then the bloom damage is the initial damage of it, and it lasts for 5 seconds. It's 5 seconds of pure DPS. It deals insane amounts of damage, especially if you pair it with the Kazuha and Shinha. Absolutely crazy, crazy levels of damage. Her ult just melts basically anything it touches. And here, if you use her skill before you actually charge attack with her, you deal 30% more damage. Very, very nice. And also, when the cryo application at the end of Kamisata Art Sinho, which is her dash, she gains 18% cryo damage bonus and restores 10 stamina. Very, very, very good. Basically, she's meant to just use her ult and then just blast people. That's essentially how it is. So let's go ahead, let's take her into a domain that I'm farming anyways and show you guys exactly what she can do. So now we have her in a domain. You can see not even everyone has their ults up, but I promise you she's still going to clap regardless because Ayaka is a beast. So we're going to go ahead, pop this. Do this, do the infusion again, and then we're just going to charge attack. Charge attack. Charge attack. You can see the amount of damage she dealt on her own. That's even without Kazuha's ult active and Shinha's ult active, to the point where they're dealing more damage. She hits like a freight train, an absolute freight train. She is so damn strong. I'm going to try to save everyone's ult so I can show you a full power run next run. But yeah, she's just insanely powerful. Like, to the point of ridiculousness. She's probably, in my opinion, the second best, like, pure DPS in the game. Maybe behind, like, Ganyu. I think Ganyu is probably slightly better than her, because Ganyu has the advantage of range, and being ranged is a huge advantage, whether people want to admit it or not. And also, Ayaka is very stamina reliant, so if you don't kill stuff immediately, which normally you do with Ayaka, you end up running out of stamina, which can be very not fun. Alright, now everyone has their ults back. Ayaka's on a little bit of copium for HP, but it won't matter because this is going to be over so fast. You know, as long as we avoid the clapping again. But we're going to go ahead, pop everyone's skills, pop everyone's ults. And then with Ayaka, we're just going to hit the triangle button real quick. We're going to pop this, we're going to dash, and then we're going to do this a little bit. You can see the 15k charge attacks. And it's over. Just like that. That easy. She is a very, very strong DPS that if you need a cryo DPS, seriously consider looking into her. Her or Ganyu are probably two of the best like solo DPSs in the game that are just like pure DPS units. They're probably one of the two best at it. I could potentially use that. But they're both insanely good at just being a monstrous DPS. Ayaka is no exception. She is just a great DPS as well. Absolutely phenomenal DPS that you should look into investing into or getting her. If you do still need a DPS for, especially cryo DPS for Abyss with the heralds and stuff, cryo is really, really good against the Hydro heralds, especially Ayaka. She can kind of just dash at them, and they kind of just like lose their mind whenever somebody just dashes in their face, I guess. It's pretty comical, but she is a very, very strong DPS that you should really look into getting. And like I said, whenever it comes to artifact set weapons, as far as 4-star weapons goes, really you just want to stack crit damage. So Black Cliff, if you're free to play. If you're not free to play, Mist Splitter. You can also use Black Sword, but she really doesn't need crit rate because of the amount of crit rate that Blizzard Destroyer provides. Blizzard Destroyer is too good of a set to not use on her. Other than that, let me know if you guys are getting here. Thank you guys for watching as always. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.